Welcome back into the channel. It's your boy Steve from Straight Fire Picks, back with your best bets for Major League Baseball here for you today on Tuesday, July 1st, 2025. MLB player props, run lines, totals, nerfies, as always. 4 picks in the video. Let's lock in and get this sweet.
Well, my presence isn't real. It's another bad one like this is scale. It's straight fire. All my bets straight from. You're in the house that cab made now. Straight fire.
As always, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button for me. Always appreciate that. On the road to 10,000 subscribers. Appreciate all of your guys' support as always. You guys absolutely rock. Let's have another big day here today in baseball, guys. Super excited for this day. Why? Because yesterday we swept the board. We got the 3-0 sweep, guys. We love to see it. Plus 4.51 units. So not only did we sweep going 3-0, but we had a lot of value on our plays. One of the plays that we hit was plus 215. That was Michael Wacha under 17.5 outs. Parlay with J.P. Crawford to get a base hit. He got 2 hits there in the, I believe, in the first 5 innings off of Wacha. So that worked out great for us. That was a great way to cap the night. We had Vladimir Guerrero Jr. over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. 3 RBIs, 2 hits, 3 bases. He did everything last night. We love to see that as well. Boston Red Sox minus 0.5 run line. Parlay with Carlos Narvaez to get a base hit. You felt like this bet was cashed in the first inning, although it got a little bit more interesting than I thought it should. But first inning, Red Sox put up what? I believe 7 runs in the first inning. Carlos Narvaez had a base hit in that span. But then obviously, Crochet gave up a few runs there. Ended up being like 8-4 after 5. So I didn't like the fact that he gave up 4 runs, but still, pretty easy cash there. We love to see it, guys. Easy cash is really all the way around last night as far as on all of our plays. So we'd love to see it, guys. It was a great night for us. Hopefully we keep that momentum going today. We got 4 plays today, and I also have a couple recommendations for you for Dinger Tuesday as well, if you guys are interested in that. They're going to be unofficial. I'm not going to track our Dinger Tuesday plays, but if you guys are looking for some ideas, there's a couple guys I like today to hit a home run, but I don't know if I'm going to actually put any money on it myself. It's just guys that, if I had to pick a home run, guys, these were guys that I would take. But I know obviously some of you guys like to take that. I don't usually mess with FanDuel too much. But obviously that's more of a FanDuel specific thing. So if you guys are interested in that, I'll also have some recommendations for that at the end of the video. Comet Cappers killed it as well. We pretty much swept the Comet Cappers too, which they had 5 plays. There was one parlay, that wasn't star or asterisk that technically missed because the Yankees were in there. But all in all, pretty much a sweep in the Comet Cappers as well. We had Manny the Maniac 99 calling the Yankees first 5 innings money line, cash that. Got to get the bag calling Julio Rodriguez over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs, cash that. Demetrius Smith calling the Orioles money line, parlayed with the Mariners Royals under 10.5 runs, cash that. Free thinker with Vladimir Guerrero over 1.5 bases, cashes that. And then Justin McKelvey calling the Diamondbacks team total over 3.5, cashes that. So love to see it, guys. Great day from our Comet Cappers as well. You guys absolutely killed it yesterday in the comment section. So all in all, just a fantastic day across the channel yesterday, guys. We cannot complain with days like that. So hopefully we're going to have another great day today. Like I said, 4 plays today, and then our Dinger Tuesday recommendations as well. One last thing, if you guys are interested in any links here at the channel, merchandise, membership, social media links, all that's down below in the pinned comment in the description. Membership's just $3.99 for the entire month. You get access to all of our picks and our plays early. Basically a couple hours in advance of the video if you guys are interested in that. All right, guys, without further ado, let's get right into our picks today. Let's get this sweep today in Major League Baseball. Getting right into our picks at number 1. We're going with the Pittsburgh Pirates. First 5 innings, minus 0.5 run line. Parlayed with Nick Gonzalez to get a base hit for the Pirates. Plus 120 odds here on Fanatics. So obviously I love these parlays that we've been doing. Now, this one doesn't have quite as much value as I would like, with a lot of our parlays, because Nick Gonzalez was like minus 280 to get a hit. But obviously, I love him to get a hit. I love, we have Paul Skeens on the mound here for the Pirates. 4-7, 2.12 ERA, 0.91 whip this season. So obviously, we feel pretty good about our pitching. What I really like, though, is this Pirates offense right now is cooking. You guys saw them over the weekend versus the Mets, absolutely destroy the Mets. And then they continued that last night versus the Cardinals there in the opener. So his offense right now is rolling. Last 15 days, the third in batting average, 11th in OPS, 9th in runs. So like I said, this offense right now is locked in, which typically you will never see me back the Pirates offense. But right now I have to. Right now they're doing very well. Nick Gonzalez is a big reason for that as well. He's batting .304 versus right-handed pitching. Really on fire right now at the plate as well. And Andre Pallante, the starter of the Cardinals, really struggles versus righty bats, allowing a .296 average for the season. And he's a guy that I think overall that we can get to here, which is why I like taking the Pirates here to cover. Pallante being on the road here. I think we're having a great chance here to get to him and get him out of the game. Then you got Paul Skeens, who, has had some really unfortunate luck as far as has not gotten a lot of run support in his starts. But now I think that could start turning around, particularly here today. I think this is a great spot, obviously, for Paul Skeens to shut the Cardinals down, and also for the Pirates here to get up a couple runs here versus Pallante. I think this is a fantastic spot for him. So I see him doing well. And like I said, with Nick Gonzalez right now, really they're best on the team versus right-handed pitching. And my friend Gotta Get the Bag kind of made me aware of that, and I started looking into it. I'm like, man, I gotta back this guy now. So we're backing him. So love it there for our number one pick. We're going Pittsburgh Pirates, first 5 innings, minus .5 run line. Parlay with Nick Gonzalez to get a base hit. Plus 120 odds here on Fanatics. Okay, and at number 2, we're going Vladimir Guerrero Jr. over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. We're going minus 115 odds here on Fanatics for Vladdy. Once again, tremendous value. Like we mentioned yesterday, this is, again, great value here on Vladdy. And for me, with his hit rates at home and versus left-handed pitching, I have to take it again here today. He is just a career 2 for 11 off the starter Max Fried today, which is why this line is what it is, because Max Fried is on the mound here for the Yankees. But with the way Vladdy's hitting, and particularly at home, he's 14 out of 20 this season versus lefty starters this year. That's 70%. 8 of 10 versus lefty pitching at home. That's 80%. And 71% overall in home games, 30 out of 42. That's a lot of data. So for me, there's a lot of value on this line, and I can't just ignore it. I know it's Max Fried. I get that. But at the end of the day, Vladdy's one of the best hitters in the game. He's got a 66% hit rate overall to this line. So even if this gets to the bullpen, you feel pretty good about it even there too. Like he's going to have a great chance. So either way, up and down, I think he's going to have a great chance. And Fried is on the road. So obviously he's not pitching at home. So this isn't going to be the easiest start in the world for him. And obviously this Jays offense could be very tough, very pesky. And, hopefully, obviously, I'm hoping Vladdy gets this done early. That'd be great. Get a runner on second, get a single, get the runner home, get this out of the way. We had to wait till like the 5th inning, I think, yesterday. But Vladdy has treated us very well here at the channel. So I'm going to keep backing him. Obviously, I love his spot today. Like I said, anytime he's facing left-handed pitching at home, for right now, we have to highly consider it, if not just play it, because the dude is dominating left-handed pitching. He's hitting .343 off of left-handed pitching this year, slugging .543. So he's really having a great time versus lefties, which is obviously what you'd love to see. So love it there, guys. For number 2 pick, we're going Vlad Guerrero Jr. over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs here for the Toronto Blue Jays. Going minus 115 odds here on Fanatics. Okay, and at number 3, this one we don't technically have odds posted yet for this, but this should hold a lot of value, pretty close to I'd say plus 180 to plus 190 range. We're going to have Tyler Anderson under 15.5 outs, parlayed with Matt Olson to get a base hit here for the Braves. Odds to be determined. So for whatever reason, they took Tyler Anderson's outline down. It was listed at minus 105 on DraftKings. So I'm kind of going based off of that. If we get odds similar to that, it should be up in the plus 175, plus 180 range, obviously, which is great value. But really like Anderson to go under. Guys, he's under in 7 of his last 10 starts. He's going on the road here versus the Braves, which obviously you guys know the Braves with Acuna back in the lineup have been pretty dangerous. But he's under in 5 of his 8 road starts this season, so you love seeing that. Braves 16th in WRC plus versus left-handed pitching. Over the last 30 days, first in walk rate. That's really the thing that jumped out at me, was the first in walk rate. So obviously, walks are going to run up the pitch count, which is what we're looking for here. We're hoping we can run up that pitch count. So I really love that we're fading Anderson on the road here. He has an anemic 6.26 road ERA with a 1.66 whip. So this guy has not pitched well on the road at all. I think the Braves are a prime candidate here to get to him and really make him pay. Allowing a 317 batting average to lefty bats this season. So that's why I like Matt Olson. And Matt Olson hits lefties pretty well. So typically, lefty pitchers versus lefty batter you usually wouldn't like. But in this specific spot, Anderson's terrible versus lefty bats, and Olson hits lefty pitching very well. Those two things together, we love to see that, which is also why we get some solid value on Matt Olson as well, which is really why I love him to get a base hit here today. And like I said, I'll post the odds when they're available in the pinned comment down below. The final odds, that'll be likely Fanatics. That's the book I use for that. Or DraftKings. Just depends on which one posts up the outs line first on him. But obviously love this spot today, guys. I think Anderson goes under, and I think obviously Matt Olson's going to be able to get us a base hit here today. So love it there, guys. For our number 3 pick, we're going Tyler Anderson under 15.5 outs. Parlayed with Matt Olson to get a base hit. Odds to be determined, risking a unit there. Okay, and finally for our number 4 pick, we're going with the Milwaukee Brewers, New York Mets. First 5 innings, under 4.5 runs, minus 120 odds on FanDuel, risking a unit here. So what kind of got me thinking about this, without even looking at the pitching, was the Mets offense over the weekend. I was like, well, I'm just not feeling their offense right now. And obviously they've been anemic. They're 3-13 over the last 16 games, and a big reason for that has been their offense. They scored just 4 runs in that 3-game sweep at the hands of the Pirates. So obviously you guys, before that series, was like, the Pirates, what's going on here? But just 4 runs in that 3-game span. So obviously this offense is definitely not locked in right now, which we like that for an under. Put that together with the fact that we have great pitching really on both sides. So Freddie Peralta of the Brewers, will start with him. 8-4, 2.90 ERA, 1.13 whip this season. So obviously we like him on the mound. He's their dominant ace. And really for the Mets, Clay Holmes has really been their ace. He's 8-4 as well with a 2.97 ERA, a 1.24 whip this season. He's been fantastic as well. Really the one bright spot right now going for the Mets is the fact that Clay Holmes is still dealing. And Juan Soto is hitting at the plate, but he can't score 5 runs by himself. So outside of that, the Mets offense has really been terrible. So obviously like seeing that. The Brewers for the season, not hitting right-handed pitching the best. They're 8th worst in OPS versus right-handed pitching. Now, I will say this. The Brewers are one of the hottest offenses right now, which is a little scary. I'm not going to lie. But I do have faith in Clay Holmes. And the Brewers for the season, like I said, have not been great versus right-handed pitching. So I think Holmes could still hold this Brewers offense down. The Mets on the other side, 8th worst in OPS overall over the last 15 days. So like I said, with this Mets offense struggling right now, I do like that. And I think, once again, you're going to see them have a hard time versus Peralta. I think this is a great spot here for him to go under here, obviously, here today. So love it there, guys, for number 4 pick. We're going with the Brewers Mets. First 5 innings, under 4.5 runs, minus 120 odds on FanDuel. All right, now for our Dinger Tuesday unofficial picks, I'm not putting any units on this. We're not tracking this, just so you guys know. So take this with a grain of salt or do with it whatever you will. But 2 guys that I do like to hit a home run today. You got Ketel Marte. Best value is plus 350 on DraftKings. I believe it's plus 300 on FanDuel. And then Byron Buxton, plus 460 on Bet Rivers. I believe it's like plus 350 on FanDuel. So I like taking my best value where I can get it. But obviously, if FanDuel has that promo where you get the 25 back, you're probably going to want to put it on there, obviously. But these 2 guys I really like to hit home runs. Obviously, these guys, Marte with 17 home runs in the limited span that he's been back. Obviously, that's really good. And he's homered versus the starter today that he's up against, Birdsong, so you like that. And then Byron Buxton as well has homered versus Edward Cabrera of the Marlins. And he's been rolling at the plate as well. He has 8 home runs in his last 15 games, so you love seeing that. Like I said, both these guys really locked in. Their power is locked in. I really like both these guys to hit a home run here today. But like I said, I'm not putting any money on it. We'll track it. We'll see how we did tomorrow. We'll show up tomorrow, and hopefully those guys hit home runs, and, that'd be cool. But All right, that's going to do it for our picks, guys. I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the content. And hopefully we can have another great day in baseball, really get this baseball season rolling. Yesterday was a huge day for us, making over 4.5 units back. That was a huge day. Hopefully we can do that again here today. We got another big card. Of course, I didn't run my For the Sweet Parlay yesterday or today, but it don't matter. At the end of the day, I'm happy with how yesterday worked out, and I'm not going to complain about that. So, but anyway, I appreciate you guys. Drop your favorite pick below. Check out the pinned comment for any links you need here at the channel. Outside of that, it's going to do it for me. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. We'll catch you next time. Peace out.